Now we'll go to the battle pass. Okay, so tier 1. Of course you get the Life Weaver skin. This thing, I told you this thing was fire. It's more than fire. It's giving me Daddy Life Weaver vibes. Dude, this is hands down Life Weaver's best skin. 100%. Nothing's better than this. Nothing will ever be better than this. Maybe a mythic skin, but no, this is insanely cool. And then you got player icon. So this is Dokiwatch. That's kind of what it's called, but so it's super cute. So here's an icon for that. Here's a banner. Emote for... Oh no, this is a highlight intro. Highlight intro for Juno. That's really cool. I love that one. Definitely girly pop. Obviously you get loot boxes in the battle pass. So there's the first legendary one. I think there's two of these, two stuff in here, but I think it really doesn't matter. There's the victory pose for Juno. You also get a little cute little Sharky Dokiwatch Diamos. So that's one of those two sharks that Juno will show in her mythic skin. Oh my gosh, look at that emote for Ash. That's awesome. Dude. And then you got a souvenir. Here's a spray. Another player icon. That one's Brigida. Here's a Brigida player icon for her Doki. And here's the Kiriko voice line.
Kira Kira Beam!
Kira Beam! And then a Mercy voice line.
You are a royal pain.
You are a royal pain. And here's the Brigida skin for Doki. Strength of Heart. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at her little cute kitty on the back. And there's the little kitty heart with the hat ears. I didn't even see that. Obviously, she has super huge buns and hearts all over it. The mace is awesome too with the heart. Man, this is going to be such a great battle pass and a great season. Not just for the battle pass, but also overall changes. Here's a Firja. Firja's player banner. And here's a Brigida voice line.
Yield to my shield.
Yield to my shield. And then a Genji spray. Genji icon. Here's a spray for Life Weaver, Demon Rocker. Here's a Genji player background. Here's another spray, and here's the Genji legendary skin. Awesome sword. He's obviously a swordsman. Really fitting for him. Brigida. Highlight intro. I love it. Here's a spray. Here's the Life Weaver's victory pose. Rock on. Awesome. Another icon. Here's a secondary legendary loot box that you get. Here's another weapon charm. This is the Doki bow. And another player banner. This one's Life Weaver. I love the extra effect right here. So there's the Life Weaver in the middle, and then there's a side of him like a stamp almost, like a stamping effect or an echo effect. So there's two Life Weavers. So he's like a little darker on this side, and he's like transparent. It's super cool. Here's a Tracer skin. Hey, yo. I like the colors. Blue hair is definitely weird. Like, blue in general is definitely weird. I don't think we've ever had a Tracer skin with blue. But I like the little wings on her clock in the middle. But that's like the only good thing out of the skin. It is an epic, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh my gosh, they gave Genji a Rizzling victory pose. Oh my gosh, the ladies are gonna love this. And then Junker Queen.
Your queen demands tribute.
She does. Venture player icon. You got another spray, and here's a Life Weaver voice line.
Divine attack, beauty beam.
Divine attack, beauty beam. That's awesome. Then we got player icon, or not player icon. Player banner. This one's for Juno. This is her mythic skin. I think we saw this blue shark, so we'll see the pink one later on. And here's the Venture skin. They are super cool as well. I love the little rose that they added in the mascara. Masked Rose is what this one's called. Again, this one's an epic skin, so it's not that, over the top, but it's definitely nice. More Venture skins. I really love their hair. Their hair is my favorite part. Oh yeah, there's the Rock On victory pose for Ash. And here's another player icon, another spray, another player banner. This one's Malga. Another player icon, another Malga one. This one is a spray. And here's the Arista voice line.
Starlight, star bright.
Oh, I I know this reference. Starlight, Starbright. This is Dragon Tales. And then here's the Malga skin. Oh my gosh, dude. Why are they cooking this season? They went Doke, and they went Demon. Like they're hitting all the nails. Dude, awesome. There's a emote for Ilari too, and that one's also fire. Holy cow. Wow. Another player icon, another player background. Oh, that one's awesome. Rockin' Friends, and it's both the mascots. Victory pose for Malga. That's funny. That's so funny. Another player icon. This one's Moira. There's a souvenir. Here's the sprays, and here's the Moira skin. Now, this is an epic. And I gotta say, the most disappointing part about this is just the clothing, because it looks like the mime skin recolored, basically. But I love the color scheme. The blue and purple is awesome, and the little headpiece and the little paint on her face. This is actually a really good epic skin for Moira. And this is the final page. Oh, here's a little cute guy for the souvenir. Here's another spray. Voice line for Baptiste.
Love. Love.
Okay. And then we got it's an Ash player card. Here's the final loot box that you'd get in the season. There's another souvenir, or not souvenir, weapon charm, and here's a legendary Ash skin. Black Lotus. That's her band's name. Look at the Fire of Bob, like the little icon right there on his belt. Look at the little Omnix tattoos that are like stitched on his like robotic part. I'm not a big fan of the face, but man, Bob is awesome. And then Ash. Holy cow, Ash, dude. They're cooking. They are cooking this season. Honestly, I'm gonna say it right now. This is the hands-on the best battle pass we have ever received since the first one. And the first one was so great, mainly because of it was the first one, right? But oh, dude, this is insane.